Well, another day. It's a mild day. It's going to be about 25 degrees Celsius today, 25 to 27 degrees Celsius. However, by next Friday, it's going to be a high of 34 degrees Celsius. Talking about taking the air out of my balloon. When it gets that hot, you know dang well I'm not going to be steaming in the house. Or at least not in this room anyway. In fact, that 34 degrees Celsius is perfect weather to get outside and stream outside. 2 days ago, Pacific Gas and Electric sent a text message to 40 million customers demanding that they turn off all their major electric appliances, including their electric cars, because the power grid was overwhelmed. When you hit 34 degrees Celsius, you can almost guess the same thing is going to happen with Winston. Thank you very much, Convid. Because Winston, Connecticut in general, only has a couple natural gas to electricity generating facilities. As a major coal-fired plant in Massachusetts, with Biden sitting in front of it, grinning ear to ear how he canceled coal-fired power plants. Ironically, today, the same dumbass is sitting there and is asking the Supreme Court to overturn the ruling which is preventing a natural gas line to be run through Virginia. I don't get it. This guy can't make up his dang mind what he wants. But I'll tell you what, last night's show was gangbusters awesome. We did a lot on the couch. And I think that was a wonderful example of what we want to try to take this channel. Not just revisit some of the older ideas that we used to do when we first started out. 9 years ago, we did them on the couch as videos, and then eventually we got into the live streaming, which is what we did with Coffee with Lumi and Michelle, and then a couple times it was also called Coffee with Michelle and Lumi. We've made some positive strides over those years, and we have continued to grow the channel ever since. New technology and advancements as we go. Frank, how are you doing this morning? So, I mean, we're making some big strides to improve our content. It's just, like I said, with some people, they can go put a second mortgage on their home and go ahead and spend hundreds of thousands of pounds or dollars or shekels or euros on studios, and no one's going to give a darn. But me, I have to go slower because, well, there's just not that much, it's just not that much easier to do that. You don't have to scream at the top of your lungs. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Okay, so I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the channel grow, and we will grow. You know this. We will be making some changes as we go. And one of the most important technologies that changes I mentioned about Pacific Gas and Electric is having a channel that uses less energy. When we started out, we were using 600 watts of incandescent light bulbs, basically roasting the place, getting as hot as 30 degrees Celsius, and basically dripping sweat everywhere. Thanks to our CFL, our LED technology, yes, we did have CFLs in the middle, we had been seriously got the electrical footprint down quite a bit. Now, it's time to do the same thing with the computer. That's the Mac Mini. This was proposed because it's faster, newer, lighter in energy consumption, lighter as far as weight and portability, allowing us to bring the computer from room to room and getting better performance. That's still the project that we're aiming for. We aim high so we can produce high quality content. So I think that's something to keep in mind. And thanks for saying I look good. I appreciate it. Hi, Skunk. How you doing, Sherry Jackson? Good morning. Bobby Star said, good morning. Let's get the panel up for those with the links, the VIPs. You know who you are. I know who you are. And I think YouTube by now has gotten to know who you are. But I still wish I could make the public panel open for people too. The problem is that there are always people that will be abusing the panels. And last night I wanted to kind of continue on, Noodles, with what you were talking about on Thursday night show. But unfortunately you didn't get a chance to make it. It's the morning show. So we never got a chance to discuss it. I'd love to cover it. You're talking about the different clicks of YouTube, the way YouTube is directing itself towards the drama and the stupidity of the drama, because drama sells. Even on the YouTube side of things, there is drama going on with advertisers, which is, I will cover briefly. YouTube, as you know, is in this to make money, and they're not doing this because they're just genuine philanthropists that basically want to give away the crown jewels. That's not the case. Yes, Rusty, sir, by the way, I'm pinning his tail right now. But rather they were hoping to market products and services to other websites, external websites. And what they would do is the advertisers would buy advertising blocks at a time and saying is, okay, we want to review ads, and we want them as part of an in-stream ad. Those are skippable ones that we all know of. And that sounds great and fantastic. But the sad truth is that the ads were being placed on websites, one, as little third-side ads with no audio, or the audio is muted. Now we don't know if that was being done by the website or by Google itself. So that part was kind of hard to say. But the in ads, the true view ads, is also under control of YouTube through embedded products. How you doing, Bianca? So, in other words, they were charging them more for a higher cost ad, which just gives them more genuine clicks and views, and giving them less for what they paid for. Okay? Which has obviously made a lot of advertisers upset with Google, YouTube, Alphabet because of that reason. So now YouTube is getting a lot of advertisers kind of getting ready to pick up their bags and walk because of their little deceptive practices. But I don't know if YouTube is entirely to blame here, since the third-party ads may be the ones that might be modifying the placement of the ads. See what I'm saying? So, less ad revenue means more people are trying to come in the platform also become monetized, which means even for Google, more clicks means more money coming in, right? That's the whole point with monetization, is that we get paid a portion of the sales of that spot, and then of course Google gets a portion of the sales. We get 70% and they get 30%, which still works out great for them and us. But the problem is when they said, even if you're non-monetized, we still have the right to run ads against your radio. Oh, but we get to keep 100% of the revenue. Nah, too bad for you. Right? Oh, that's kind of sucks. I mean, Twitch is the same way. I mean, if you look at Twitch, they did the same thing. I mean, unless you're an affiliate, you're not getting any revenue. They're running ads, or could be running ads against your content, but you're not getting paid a dime. In some cases, for small channels, a dime a day. In some cases, what they could have made, they're not even getting that dime or that 20 cents or 30 cents. But, yeah, I know, you're coming on up, I know. The kitchen door's unlocked, so you can just come on in. And, Noodles is gonna be bringing some stuff up, and then he's gonna go see a friend in upstate New York, so now for us we know that drama sells, as does sex. Okay, we know that some of the steamy stuff that's talked about on my show, which is within, and remember, my show is rated PG, okay? For lack of a better terminology, parental guidance. I mean, this is for 15 plus. You can visualize how important it is to keep the content within those expectations of parents. Sometimes we do kind of push the envelope a little, but we don't go too far. We just push it just a little bit more than we should. And the reason is because if we were to turn the show to 18 plus, one, you cannot embed the ads, which means you can't put it on Facebook, you can't put it on YouTube, you can't put it on Twitch. It's just, you can put it on Twitch because they got their own service. But I'm talking about share out the links to other sites and have them watch them from that platform without having to log in here. So you might say, well, hey, that's good for you. It means the actual warm body's still going to be sitting in the actual seats at Google and watching the streams. Yes, but the other problem is it's automatically limited no ads, which means guess what? You're not going to get as many ads revenue because less companies are going to want to support your site. So, you still going to choose. Originally, the adult 18 plus streams also did not have access to Super Chat and Super Stickers when they first set that up. It was me and a couple others that pointed out to them, look, we're willing to report properly if our channel does adult content, but we still want to be able to receive our Super Chat and Super Stickers. And then finally, they got that right, and then we finally could receive our Super Chat and Super Stickers. But honestly, it's still not worth it. It's for me to switch to 18 plus. It just doesn't make any sense to. Did you ever take your husband to in the mood? Said, did you ever finish your Amazon wish list? No, Kristen never did finish her Amazon wish list. Yesterday we were too busy scrubbing and scouring floors to work on the Amazon wish list. Maybe when Krista gets some free time, she'll come over and finish it. I'm sitting at the McDonald's. Okay. By the way, the panel is open, guys. Yeah, panel's open. So, Friday is going to be higher 34 degrees Celsius. It's going to be like singing a Barbie. You're going to be cooking. So, I'm thinking for Friday, we're going to do a stream probably on the porch in the morning show, which means there won't be very much panel, but there will be definitely a lot cooler than sitting inside here cooking over like a hot barbecue, like sizzling like a nice, beautiful porterhouse steak. That's what 34 degrees Celsius is going to feel like, guys. So we are definitely going to see some really hot days. The tall guy says, Christy, do you model your hair after Paul McCartney in his younger days? No. That's an expression that Aussies use when they say Barbie like barbecue. That's what it means, barbecue. But it's going to feel like a barbecue. 34 degrees Celsius on Friday. Not good. Not good for electrical consumption. Power grid is going to be really seriously pushed in Connecticut. Is Connecticut going to be able to produce enough electric for the ice of New England? I have no idea. Well, I don't know about that. So, I guess the first question is energy efficiency for YouTubers is just as important energy efficiency is for corporations. Every single kilowatt per hour we save means that's extra money in the bank for us to use for more exciting things, or even maybe not so exciting things like getting teeth fixed or eyes fixed or knees fixed or whatever. Or air conditioning. Yeah. And also some public libraries have it too. I know that the two we have do, but except the Gilson Theater is open at night when it's already kind of cooler, because the big cinema multiplex is closed in my area, except one in Torrington. And the reason why the complex is closed is because there was no longer people coming in to watch movies anymore. Because in just the regular, I should go out and watch a movie in a small theater subsection with everybody else watching the same movie in a theater subsection. And so the cinema multiplexes kind of seriously took a hit to the chest, especially after the big P pandemic. But the which also still does leave ripples in the fabric of our economic economy. Everyone is going to see the Sound of Freedom. I don't know what that is. Is that like the Sound of Music? Maybe not with the Von Trapp family. Maybe it's with the Washington family, fighting in the Revolutionary War. With a musical where they're singing about how we need to fight for what's right, using Thomas Paine's own writings to stand up and say, this is what America means to me, kind of thing. It would be kind of interesting seeing the Sound of Freedom. Maybe with some music from some local groups. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something straight out. I don't know much about the Barbie movie, but I do know about it, at least vaguely. Is why would you want to spend? And then there's what the cost versus convenience thing. Why would you want to spend for a family of four, for example, over $100 to take everybody out to see a movie that basically pushes the woke movement as much as it does, and then the $100 the family of four spent could easily be used.
Hey, Michelle.
How you doing, Noodles? Come on in. So, how are you doing?
I got you the gift from Sherry.
Yes, I know.
Okay. Sherry, I ripped off the your address, so don't worry.
Don't worry about it. So, we got some stuff here. I just came in. This is the Angel.
Right, show everybody.
It's a little Snow Queen figurine.
Yeah, the Snow Queen.
Kind of cute, huh?
That's a vintage Snow Queen.
Where am I gonna put this so it doesn't get damaged?
Well, I'm gonna get. I got it.
Oh, I know. Could you put this over by the window where my little Christmas trees are? That's a good spot for now. And then we have.
Hey, Ross.
Oops. stuff in another baggie and a letter.
That actually looks awesome.
What's that?
That actually looks awesome over there by the trees.
Yeah, it actually does. Then a card too. Oops.
Here, let me read it.
I got it.
Let me look at it first before you read it.
There's nothing in there.
It might. Relax. Okay. Okay. I'm assuming you could read all this. Okay. Okay, you can read it.
All right.
I just want to make sure you can read it.
Says, okay, that was Dave's message. It says, thank you. Please tell Michelle that the figurine is from 1992, making it at least 30 plus years old. Under an arm is the collection creator. Only positive energy. Thank you very much.
It's very nice. You want to hang that card up for you?
Yeah, and then of course we can put it somewhere for now.
Okay.
And now I'm just trying to go through this stuff really quick, guys. And then we have over here something that is a little bas relief type ceramic material of a little orange kitty cat. It looks a little bit like.
It looks like Rusty.
Look a little bit like Rusty.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit like Rusty. So this is kind of cute too. It's like, you know. So I thought to thank Sherry Jackson for this. This is really kind of cool, but I don't know. Where am I going to put this without this getting damaged?
I got it for you.
And then, of course, we got a few more things in here. We got the Raleigh Valentine's illustrations. This is called Fairy Tarot cards. This is, I don't know if this is an oracle deck or if this is a full deck here. Let me take a quick look here. I can tell you right now. This is definitely an oracle deck. I just happened to pull up the first one, which is the Magician. This is a full tarot deck. Holy cow. You see that this looks like. So this is kind of cute. So we got another full set of tarot cards. And, trying to figure out where we're going to put all this stuff. Oh.
Got you this, too.
What's this?
That's a sage, I believe.
Oh, that's what the sage you mentioned, yes. Sage is used for different kinds of purification rituals, which is kind of important.
Right. And you'll be using that?
Yeah, we use that. We'll be putting that with the...
Yeah.
And then this is...
Cat harness, so you can put Rusty in a cat harness.
Oh, okay.
Walk Rusty.
Right. Let's see if this will fit the Rustmeister. I never put on one of these before on a cat. I don't know how it's going to fit on him. I'm going to assume that this goes... Okay, yeah, it looks like this goes on like this. So this would go around his neck. I'm just trying to put this together. It's like,
I mean, I don't know if Sherry understands how humongous Rusty is, but we could probably make that work. You might need a dog harness for Rusty.
Well, if it would work for a dog, it probably would work for Rusty.
Yeah.
As long as it's adjustable, and it is. In this example, that's pretty much wide open. So thank you very much, Sherry. This is going to help a lot because I want to see if we can get Rusty to, go outside a little more. Well, not that he doesn't go out enough already. He actually goes out more than me. What's this one?
That's the last thing.
This is kind of like a scheduling thing, weekly desk pad. So we'll be able to kind of keep things organized. Although my schedule's pretty straightforward. It's just basically Monday, Tuesday, so basically morning show Monday through Saturday. But thank you, Sherry, much appreciated. Anything else in there?
That's it.
All right. So let me put this stuff over here so it doesn't get full out everywhere.
Your house smells really, I mean, your apartment smells really, really good, Michelle.
What's that?
Your apartment smells really, really good. Very fresh.
Yeah. I bought some more of those refills for that thing just so I have them in hand.
Very fresh.
Okay, so let me just go ahead and touch base here with everybody. Wishes and nothing. Is that lingerie? No, the pink thing you saw was a cat harness with a little mini leash. So
wait, you bought a tablet?
What's that?
You bought a tablet?
A what? Yes, I got a tablet. Yes.
For what?
So I could stream on the couch and still read the questions. You didn't see the last night's stream?
I was sleeping.
Hey, I figured that. Surprised you didn't see it this morning. No, watch last night's. We were streaming the show last night from the couch.
Did it come out good?
Yes.
Wow, all right.
Came out fantastic. That's what I'm saying is, you see my new headphones?
Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah.
I really think that we should do something with...
The only thing I had to do was modify this area here because make it flatter so the plug would stay in place.
Yeah, why do those plugs never plug in correctly? Well, you gotta mess with them.
Because these things are designed for the itty-bitty tiny iPhone plugs. For some reason, I don't know why, Apple set bad precedent with that. Alright, so she's never streamed on the couch yet. Oh, so yeah?
You're gonna drop this thing.
Bianca, you didn't watch the stream from last night, huh? Okay. Let me just send out something to the group, because Bianca didn't even know that we were live on the couch last night. So, here we go. I'm going to share this out as a copyable link, so she can see it. Copy the link. And then I'll just go ahead over here to the panel on my phone, and I'll just slap it up there. Because we certainly did stream it on the couch last night. We did a night stream at 10 o'clock. I sit around because it wasn't exactly at 10. This out as a copyable link. So, okay, Michelle, you don't know it's me. You don't have to scream at the top of your links and tell everybody it's me. So I'm gonna send this to Bianca directly. Let's just send our couch stream. Okay, our couch stream from last night. Stream from last night. Okay. So, there you go. I just answered your question, Bianca. I did stream last night on the couch. There's definitely developing feelings for noodles. Michelle, be honest, I do like noodles, but Bianca likes noodles too, so, I'm not going to get in the middle and become a homewrecker. So that was something that we did last night. It was a spur moment kind of thing. Sometimes I like to drop a few surprises in. So now that you have the tablet, do you feel you still need a Mac Mini? Yes, but it's the Mac Mini is used for editing the videos and for processing the videos. The tablet is for me to read the questions and stuff, not for it to process videos. Of course, it will let me watch and interact better with Noodle StreamYard streams, and other StreamYard streams, but it's not going to replace the need for the Mac Mini. Okay, the Mac Mini, as I said, it's like comparing a handsaw with a, like a 36-inch table saw. 36-inch wide table saw. One is good for cutting a couple things like finish or rough carpentry, but when you want to make a beautiful table or cabinet, you need a nice table saw that can do proper dado cuts, cross cuts, rips. This is the big difference between a tablet and the Mac Mini. One is good for a specific purpose, such as reading chats or maybe content creation for in a hurry. But one is definitely much more sophisticated for making more, refined projects. I guess in some ways another example would be I kind of like the example. I think it kind of works. They're both saws, right? Yeah, they're both computers, but one is like handheld, and let's say make it easy. They're both electric. A circular saw but one has got a standard little 8-inch blade. One's got like a 14-inch blade for cutting through bigger timbers. Depending on the size of the saw. That's a big difference. Let's see what he's doing. Of course, he's a cat. What do you think? He's going to stick his nose in the box. Don't lie, Dave. Okay. Well, let's approve the comments. So there's no poop on my floor. No, we cleaned the floor already. No one's even looking at anything. No, he's just joking with you guys. No, he's not gonna do. We keep the floor clean, trust me. I did sweep it. I do gotta sweep it again. So you can't see it, but we have the other camera up in the other room. I didn't set the camera up. I don't even know if it's actually activated. No, it's not because she's unplugged it. Alright. We got the other camera in the other studio. I'm concerned about the health of your hair. Why? What's wrong with my hair?
She's bleaching it to death, right?
Why don't you come over here, Noodles? Bianca says she's worried about the health of my hair.
I think people are thinking you're bleaching.
If Noodles was single, would you date him because of your... Yeah, I would date him, but he's not single. Well, what's he doing with the chair?
Should I get over here? Or I'll get over here.
Yeah, it makes sense to sit it over there. So right now, there's no one else here in the comment section, so let me just copy this comment so I can see a set and you can see a set. Because right now, there's no one on panel right now. So let's just refresh the screen so I can get pop-up two sets of chats.
Can I work your soundboard thing? Can I work this?
Oh, yeah. Don't push it, it's already on.
Oh, yeah, no. What do you do? There's the outro, the intro.
Hey, these are all the things for the different shows. So, like, let me show them this, guys. Like, for example, this is the camera we're on now, right? This other camera, this other camera, this other camera. This is the palette camera that's not on right now in the other room. Intro, outros, just like it does. Test pattern, select. Auto start, which is good. How we start the stream.
Take this off. How do you take that off now?
And then when you want to go to that, you just press auto start and it will start the stream like this.
Oh, but how do you end that?
And then when you're done, or when it's over, it automatically switches over to the main camera. Which I'll just shorten startup time. And then this button here starts everything up at a time. One button to start the show. Boop. All set in the morning.
Okay.
Sets up the Discord, starts up the main software, everything.
Oh, the Stream Deck is pretty good.
The same thing over here. We got our VLC controls. We got the quick, easy setup thing for the Restream IL YouTube Studio. Over here, we have some of our sound effects.
Oh, let me play with that.
Okay. Wait, want to play with the sound effects?
Yeah. Okay, you got the spring.
You want to hear what they sound like? Oh, sorry.
Well, I can hear them. Hold on.
Okay. Boing, 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 boing. DW, she's going to be as bold as Noodles if she doesn't stop. Oh, I know that being blonde is the only... It's not my only bitch. And of course, the second one is the crowd.
I see it. I see how this works. This is pretty good. So let me... Oh, I gotta go this way.
Sometimes it gets stuck, though. I don't know why. Sometimes the soundboard functions get stuck and then they have to restart the Stream Deck. Fortunately enough, it's pretty easy to do.
There's the rusty cam. Why is the rusty cam just a picture of your head?
This is one right here. That's my hands over.
That's the Rusty cam.
Yeah.
That's the us cam.
For right now, it's the Noodles cam.
You got the street cam. Someone just emailed me. Okay. I got this.
You know, they don't have a Bluetooth version of the software, so you can use it with your phone with StreamYard. They have it for a desktop copy of StreamYard style. So, for example, right now, Rusty Cam is Noodles Cam, or will be as soon as I aim it at him.
I just got another copyright claim.
Yeah, there's Noodles right there. So, and then of course, with my MiFi, we upgraded to the 100 gigabytes of data a month because
no one cares.
This way we could stream more streams, but also originally so we could use it at home. Because the guy said to me at the cell phone company, said, "Sure, you can get the home internet box, but it's really the same thing as your MiFi. It's the same plan rate. So why don't you just go ahead and just upgrade this thing to the 100 gigabyte plan instead of paying another $55 for another box?" And I said, "Okay." So this has got up to 100 gigabytes of data on it right now. I don't understand why you think I'm going to go bald when I have it done, hair done professionally. It actually makes me feel sad. What does? Not even playing. Look how fat.
These people are scumbags. These people are absolute scumbags, Michelle.
No, some of these people said that you gained weight, Noodles.
Who?
This guy here.
Who's saying that?
Right there in the comments. Says I can look at this screen just as easily as you can.
What a joke, Michelle. What a joke.
Well, I know my weight fluctuates a little bit. But, Bianca, I have my hair professionally done. Oh, actually, let me switch that. Unfortunately, I don't have a button on my tablet for this. So let me get us both on the same screen. You can do that. Sure can. How about easiest way to do it? Main donation, no phone. No. Yes. No, stop. Okay, wait a minute.
I think this is the way to do it. I'm telling you, Michelle.
Yeah, switch screens.
People want to
absolutely.
see the screen switch. Your viewership's going up.
Right. So there's Noodles. There's me. Okay. Might make some people motion sick doing that, though.
No, it's not. Michelle. Trust me. Do you guys want to see the camera being moved around a lot, especially when I talk? Hello?
Kristen needs a haircut. Well, don't they have a place in town that can do your hair cheap? I mean, I know the Eclipse will do it. I know it's Jessica's Barbershop, which is where I go, will do your hair, Krista. If you want something fairly inexpensive, that she can do some inexpensive. At the the woman with the most beautiful head of hair on YouTube, in my opinion, you have got to talk some sense into her. Bianca, why are you making a big deal about my hair? Come on. Give me an answer.
She's saying Krista has the most beautiful hair in all of YouTube. Not you.
Screen switch for the win. Yeah, I can also switch back and forth too, so. This is why we bought the Stream Deck, because before in the old days it would be a matter of basically having to keep popping up things and setting up things in advance. This is all the basic stuff that we're doing right now.
Michelle, let me run that for you.
Which one?
No, I will run it for you. Don't worry about it. Just pay attention to the show. Talk to people.
Yeah. So, Bianca, I said I'm worried about Michelle Chili. But why are you worried about my hair? That's the question I'm trying to get an answer to.
I believe that you're bleaching it to death. It's kind of brittle.
Yeah, it does. Bleach does make it brittle. So yeah, we have to be very careful with that. But they don't redo the where the bleach was already done. They're very careful about that, as far as they can be. I mean, it's not perfect, but they are aware of it, and they're trying to do it in a way that's not going to be too much damage is done.
But it looks like your hair is cracking off at the roots. You get a lot of split ends.
I don't know about split ends, but split ends are on the other ends here.
Those are split ends.
No, I don't see split ends. But I just see a lot of, I see some flyaway hair because it does fly around.
Yeah.
In the wind. Summer is really hard. She wants to do a hair show kind of thing. Can I come on the panel and talk about your hair real quick? Do you know the private link to the panel, Bianca? Because I'm not giving out the public panel link.
Bianca, if you want, Bianca, I will email it to you, baby girl.
Hi, Rick. How you doing? Rick's here.
Yeah, hey,
all
Rick
right,
Production.
so let me get into the main topic we were going to talk about yesterday about the toxicity of YouTube, which you didn't get a chance to make the show. What is your personal opinion about why YouTube is allowing this to continue? I guess we should start with the most important question.
Well, I think that they're trying to basically put all of the responsibility on the viewers, the content creators, and again, they got us all working for free, and I'm the best.
Yeah. It's just kind of a sucky way of doing it. Because, a lot of people have very busy schedules. But on top of that, there are people on YouTube that have agendas that is not even necessarily in concert with YouTube's.
Let's get Seasons Baby on the phone real quick. You want to talk to Seasons Baby?
Hi Chad, how you doing? Can you check the split ends? Oh, Noodles is getting older.
Hey baby girl, how you doing?
Okay, so I'm not being I'm being serious. I don't know if Michelle can't see it or feel it, but her hair is not looking good. And the thing about bleaching is it's cumulative, so it's only gonna get worse from here. Like if she keeps bleaching her hair, it's gonna fall out and snap off and break off. I'm really concerned about this.
Well, I can tell you, I certainly got hairs growing on here in the bottom. Where your standard scalp is, that's still growing there. You do get some breakage because of the bleaching, but it's not really huge amount. I mean, it's breakage. It's not like cancer or chemotherapy drugs, which slows down the hair.
So when you first got it bleached and stuff, it looked really pretty, healthy and everything. But you can't. I know that you're they only do the roots, they don't do the ends, obviously, right? But every time you bleach your hair on at the roots,
step out with the soundboard for me. It's getting confusing.
The breakage continues and continues. Michelle, I'm worried you're gonna have to start wearing wigs, and I'm not kidding.
So Seasons is basically saying that if you continue to do this to your hair, you can actually ruin the follicles to the point where you actually have to wear a wig.
Yeah.
Well, I talked to my hairdresser. They don't think my hair is going to fall out because my hair will continue to grow. But the thing is that, yes, the hair does get breakage because the bleach does weaken the hair. But it doesn't weaken the hair that hasn't grown yet.
If you feel like how dry your ends are, that just creeps up and up and up and up and up.
No, my forehead hasn't gone up and up and up and up and up because you can still feel the hairs down here. There's still hairs down here. There's some breakage, yes, because...
So like a darker blonde. Could you do that for maybe like a year, get you some health, restore some health back into your hair, not expose yourself to bleach for a while? You know, what about that? Is that something you'd be willing to do or no?
Well, what do you think about salt in the hair? Because all this excessive heat, the sweating, I don't think salt is helping you either.
You need to definitely be washing your hair. Not, I wouldn't say like, I don't know what kind of conditioner or shampoo you use and stuff.
You gotta use Tresemme.
The sweating is definitely not good, right? That's a lot of salt.
I use Tresemme with anti-breakage.
Yeah, so Tresemme is okay. That's fine. But, I mean, at this point, there's nothing you, like, they're dead follicles. Like,
Well, you realize
I'm worried that you're gonna like seriously lose your hair. Like I as a person who likes to be blonde as often as I can, I love when I have blonde hair. I think it looks great. I have to like stop, give my hair a break, dye it darker, stop doing the bleach. It kills your hair. I mean, I know you're just doing the roots, but when they wash it out, it doesn't matter. That still goes on the links. It still damages it. And once it's damaged. You can't.
All right, thank you, caller.
Did you ever hear about the new hair bleach that they're experimenting with? I know she loves Funko. There's a new bleach that they're experimenting with in Japan. It's made out of white root rot extract. White rot extract. I'll try to say that real quick. White rot root extract is
Michelle,
alternative.
I'm about to get extremely stoned. Are you okay with this?
What's that?
I'm about to get extremely stoned.
Get extremely stoned. Okay. So anyway, we have the other new microphone, which I obviously am not got on right now. I'm using the old one, but the new one works the same as this one. It's a lot smaller. I want blonde in the 90s, then I turned back brown. Okay, brunette. Yeah, I understand that. Brown is a very common hair color for humans. I was born like a lot of kids. Started out as a blonde as a kid, and then got darker brown as I got older. Now my hair is kind of like kind of similar to the videos you saw in early 2020, when my hair was actually brown. That was pretty much my natural color. So yes, it was bleached at the time. It was going through a lot of craziness with Patty and the pandemic, and so we just there's no way to get to the hair salon. I just went ahead and I just bought the color kits and I just colored it brown myself. It's pretty easy. Noodles is getting into a fidget spinner.
Michelle, trust me. So this is what we're gonna do. You do this thing, right? When you read the camera. When you read the screen, put your head to the screen. All right,
yeah.
Hold on, let me fix this. So when you put your head down, I want to have a shot of you looking at it. So read the screen.
Yeah.
Read the screen. So when she goes down like that, guys,
I can see what I'm doing.
Yeah,
right,
we're gonna
exactly.
get this, and then when she comes back up, now come back up, Michelle.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
I mean, that kind of works. I mean, the point is, that's one of the reasons why I said, like, I like to have, like, a production engineer, somebody who can actually do the switching, because that might help the show a bit. But put it back on that other screen there. Let's put it back on that second camera. So we can kind of explain, honest and frank, why we use Google Meets. You can see at the bottom that it's open there. But we have this whole reading the comments on the side over here. But I'm also, like when I have people on panel, they come up down here on the screen. So when they talk. And then Chrome also has a built-in captions decoder as well, which is kind of nice because you can still, even if you didn't have this panel on here, like when you're watching a video, it'll still put captions on the top of the screen so you can see what the video is saying. So yes, Doodles is there. practically is Bob at this point from breakage. Makes folks horny. What's up with the soundboard? Oh, Noodles is just playing around with it like a fidget spinner.
Well, I want to see what it's like. I'm gonna rewatch the show. See how. What?
Yeah. So I mean, it's just Noodles playing around with it like a fidget spinner.
Michelle, that's not fair, Michelle. That's not fair.
Well, it's not bad. You're certainly enjoying pushing the buttons, don't you?
Well, I think it adds something to the show. I think it adds a little bit of zest.
Yeah. You tried your best. A long bob would look nice. It's only gonna get worse. Yeah, but don't forget, guys, this is my hair is being held back by my headbands and my headphones, too. For example. So, see, that's what it looks like. My hair isn't in a headband. You can see it's not a little breakage, it's just sitting. This is the hairbrush from Wiki, by the way, which she gave me. So you see, it's not all that bad. And it really isn't. I mean, because I'm older, maybe I don't look at it as bad. I think my hair is done pretty good. I know it looks a little bit like a mullet. Don't forget, you see it as a headphone. Can you help approve them? Use your moderation to help me moderate these comments, because I have to keep going and do that.
You want me to do 3 things at once, Michelle? You want to grab my phone and just go fucking ballistic over
Okay,
here?
well, I got enough mods. Mods, please help me to approve comments. Alright, so now you can see my hair. It's not bad. It's not like...
It actually looks good.
Looks good.
Yeah, it does look good.
So Bianca is saying is that she thought I was going with a receding hairline.
Bianca,
That's because of the headphones being used as a headband to keep the hair out
Bianca
of my face.
is very jealous of you, Michelle.
And by the way, unfortunately, your camera's stuck.
It doesn't matter.
Alright. Dave's getting in the mood.
It doesn't matter, baby. It doesn't matter.
So Michelle, what school did you get your hair done? Because it's going to call them, yell at them. I didn't go to school. I have a salon in town that does it.
That's right.
And look, I get it, done on a pretty much a reduced rate because they realized that I can help promote the product. It's done by Taylor, and sometimes Jessica does it, but mostly it's Taylor that does it. She's from Kansas, by the way. So the tall guy said, "God, you seen Bianca hairline? She's no room to talk. It drives bonkers that they're still bleaching it. It drives me bonkers that they still haven't found an alternative for the whole idea of bleaching. How about some genetic manipulation? Here, let me give you some DNA shots. After all, you can come up with mRNA, right, for vaccines. Why can't you come up with something for hair? You want blonde? No problem. Here, take this jab and call me in the morning."
Michelle, did I show you what I have right here? Michelle, do you see what I have right here?
What's that?
Look at this. Look. Ready? No, look at me, Michelle. Look at me. Check this out. Look at this blade coming out. Look at this. Look at this.
A knife.
You see that?
Yeah, I see it.
Look at it glisten, Michelle, in the light. Look at that. You want to touch it?
You and your knives. My hair is not frizzy. My hair is curly and wavy naturally. Yes, it is very much like Leo's hair. And there's another girl in here that has the same kind of hair, and hers isn't even bleached. Tiger Kitty's is like my hair. Very fine hair, like cotton strands, because that's the same thing with Tiger Kitty's hair too. So, imagine the hairline of Noodles in Seasons had a kid. I know you didn't see I had a receding highline. You didn't say that. I know that. Oh, did you know that you can program the Stream Deck so you can turn your lights on and off?
Really? This
Yes.
thing's awesome. I wish I had this, but I want like a humongous board of this.
Well, I mean,
How do you do
they
that?
make a bigger one. They make the 32XL, which is even bigger with 32 buttons on it.
Yeah, because that would be awesome if you had like, if I could have this in front of me and just have everything set up and just
Absolutely.
push it. Wow.
And also on your desktop, on PC or the Mac, it will work with StreamYards, which is your software
Guys,
of choice.
this is amazing. This fucking thing.
Oh, absolutely. Oh,
Sorry.
yeah, this is the tool that makes the show a lot easier.
Very, very
You can change scenes. You can change, like, I have programmed to do different things. I have another page just for VLC for movie night. I have another page for the soundboard, which is kind of more like my sandbox kind of place where I can play around with different things. And before I put main buttons, the only thing that's kind of in the soup place is I got the restream and the YouTube studio buttons on the bottom page too. But that's only because I figured I must have put them somewhere. I guess the first one is just for cameras and scenes. Plus, I got the one button set up here that starts up the whole show in the morning. It opens up the Discord. It opens up the Google. It doesn't open up Google Meets because it could, but I didn't set that up yet. It's just kind of a cool gizmo for that purpose. It makes it a lot easier to change scenes as well. I don't think Bianca knows what she's talking about.
I think she's jealous of your hair, Michelle.
It sounds like it.
Michelle, you know what would really make the women jealous right now?
Oh, there's a beautiful woman like me. Her name is Veronica Explains. Her hair is dark brown like I used to have. And hers is more like close to the dark, almost like light black, ash brown. Dark, ash brown. Gorgeous.
Michelle,
I don't
why
know
don't
if
you
she's
brush
been...
your hair again? Maybe you can make Bianca really, really jealous if you start brushing your hair in this camera.
Well, like I just set my hair up flat. Now you can see what it looks like because I don't have.
Maybe you can.
I don't have studio speakers on here.
No, it doesn't matter, Michelle. Just grab the brush and start brushing your hair and go, "Oh, Bianca, don't you wish you had hair like this?"
I have no idea what Bianca's hair even looks like.
It's
now.
Trash.
Oh, okay. That way, me and Rusty have both been using this brush. So it's I gotta sweep the floor when I'm done. Because his cat hair is near too. Because he loves it when I, hit his. You can see why I feel the bristles on that. But it's not.
Wow.
It's not bad. Now imagine if you're a kitty cat and you got that kind of.
Oh, that feels good.
Yeah, it feels good, right? So Rusty likes it because I can give him a quick swipe with it too. And so, because the old style way of doing it with, because you see it's kind of springy like this. It's not as rigid. Like the other brush I have, which is almost like a rake. The hottest babes in YouTube is me, biatches. Okay. How you doing, Ann? Welcome to the show, Ann. And Drogeny is in our side chat right now. So.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Yeah.
I fucked that one up. There you go, Androgyny.
Androgyny, yeah.
Oops.
Seasons, you can't even get through life without... Okay, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. I will. I don't even know anything about seasons to say anything good or bad about that. But I still need to keep an eye in case someone wants to come on the panel. So anyway, guys, the panel is open. for those with the magic links, including androgyny, which you have a link to the magic panel. And if you want to come on up, you can come up. I'd love to have some people join us today. Of course, Noodles is actually sitting in the studio today, so. But I think it's going to be interesting to see what happens. And I can see why I have a really hard time with my cursor trying to track it, because I know there's something called mouse trails, and I never just never used it. I tried it once with the ghosting and mouse trails. It doesn't always help. Okay, so this is there's 5 cameras in here in the studio right now, and we have provisions of hooking up another 3.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get this one to work.
Right. So, still, yeah, that camera, and then there's 3 more in storage.
Camera. What's this one? Old Studio Pal Cam.
Okay. Yeah, Old Studio Pal Cam is the one that's sitting on the tripod in the other room.
Oh.
It's actually using European television standards. It's called PAL.
Oh.
Instead of NTSC, so.
Thirsty?
I'm thinking about upgrading that to 1000 TVL PAL. Because this is 950 TVL NTSC. And this is just a standard webcam. And this is a webcam that mounts just like the camera on the wall does. So, there's raining cats and dogs here. Lovely scenery, absolutely. And 27 viewers, 2 likes. Come on, guys, let's go more with the likes. Let's go. Come on, let's get the likes up. Come on, there's 27 of you on here. There should be more people than just 2 out of 27 people who like the show. Convent says, lovely scenery. Seasons you got addicted to weed, it's a drug. So it's tobacco and cigarettes. And coffee. Michelle's drug of choice. Anyway, this is the old North American Snow Queen Cup. We have come up with a new edition of this. Let's get a little bit bigger logo on it. It says on the top, North American Snow Queen. It's the same logo. I snow my business. And it's available in my online store now. So,
you gonna drink from it? You gonna show people how you drink?
In fact, I'm gonna be buying the updated copy. This is like Mark 1. That's gonna be like the Mark 2. And then the fancy T-shirt would be Brian and Felenia. They're gonna get that printed over there by Teespring, and instead of Bonfire, because that way I can put it on the online store. Why don't you just go ahead and just have your own website that would be accessible? You know, because you already had one. You have pinkroast.dhis.
Take a sip of that coffee. Take a sip of that coffee.
Is this a cup or standard coffee cup?
Yeah, no, just take a sip.
Yeah. Cool, huh?
Alright, I gotta figure out which.
I stole my business. I know my business. Originally, I was coming up with a cute title. It was just when I played around with it, and I just happened to. So I was going to say something else with no, and I said I know my business. Oh, that's so boring. And I said, what if I just changed it to I snow my business, or instead of saying snow is my business. So you can see how that thing makes my life a lot easier. Oh, that's your phone. Oh, your my face over here, Michelle. Okay. Now, wait. What is the data plan on this thing right now? Did they finally get you switched over to the new one? Technically, Not yet. 1.28 gigabyte used. So they
I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette, Michelle. I'll be back.
So this actually we have 100 gigabytes of data on it.
Wow.
It's just that they just didn't update the screen on this thing yet. So it's kind of cool,
Yeah, I'm gonna go outside and go smoke a cigarette.
It's going outside to have a cigarette. So there's another popular recreational drug in use. Tobacco. If you don't smoke grass in the weekends, well, how about if you don't have money to buy it? Or in more case, it's in Connecticut, the dispensary is so expensive that it's like, let me go take your money out of your damn wallet. Thank you. I'll take some more. $53 for 100 milligrams of chocolate is like really, really fleecing the heck out of somebody. And that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, I mean, really. Watch a Ouija board one yesterday. The Exorcist put me off all those things. Well, I understand. Nothing really happened in the Ouija board event. Honestly, nothing really happened. We didn't get anything out of it. That wasn't sad true, though. We didn't set all this board, but it is because we had all these. We had put a circle around us. It's like putting your radio in a Faraday cage. You couldn't pick up anything. Because you put your radio into a Faraday cage. That's kind of what the Ouija board within the casting a circle was doing. We basically put the Ouija board in a Faraday cage. Couldn't pick anything up. Of course, Michelle's on screen. What do you expect? Right. I haven't smoked in about 10 years. Why don't you come over to the United States? New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Massachusetts. I don't know about Rhode Island. Yeah, is it legal in Rhode Island? I don't know. That's a good question. I think Rhode Island is one of the last of the New England states that's like, nah, we're not going to let you free, no other choice. That's a good question. Let me ask Siri that question. There, let's see. Let me ask Siri that question. Is marijuana legal in Rhode Island for recreational use?
One sec. Here's what I found.
No, you're right. It's recreational marijuana in Rhode Island. Okay, here's what it says. This is one of the few states in New England that doesn't. On May 25th, 2022, the Rhode Island Cannabis Act was signed into law, making Rhode Island the 19th state in the country to legalize the possession, home growing, and sale of small amounts of marijuana for recreational purpose. Okay, so that was signed on 2022, on May 25th. Very interesting. Very interesting. Absolutely love it. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Okay, so this I guess it's not too many New England states at all that don't have, at least legally. But still, it's right now, like I said, the states are making tons of money hand over fist. That's one of the reasons why it's legal. It's not just because illegalizing it is to make it easier, because they're spending more money in prosecutions, and then when they legalized it, it solved a lot of problems for the state. Now they're making money because they can charge an excise tax on it, and they don't. Trust me. Connecticut certainly is getting a huge chunk of excise change on marijuana sales because the sales of tobacco has dropped so much that the state, in order to get money from sin taxes, it's marijuana now for the win, as tobacco is losing out. I agree. There is an added thrill about it. I think in the UK, if the UK, on a nationwide level, said, like the country of Uruguay, said, let's just legalize it because we can make money to refill our tax base. Because we know that people don't encourage smoking cigarettes anymore. So we're not going to earn the kind of money that we're making in excise taxes. That makes sense. Also, instead of cuffing and stuffing the people and having criminal records, they put money aside and everybody's happy, everybody's making revenue. Couldn't think of it. Noodles drove to Michelle's apartment to be part of the live audience. Yes. The tall guy, you're fooling yourself. Human beings have always ingested mind-altering substance from the beginning of time. Right, very beginning of time, it may have been more by mistake, but once they started experiencing it, they started finding ways to enhance, improve the ability to get the stuff to be more effective. I think in some ways, especially when we started with agriculture and realizing that we could ferment, grains and make alcohol. It's when we started. And then I realized that when some things burned, it got them feeling a certain good mood. I'm sure marijuana was kind of an accident. At one time, maybe some they had a brush fire and they just happened to smell the stuff, the smoke coming off it, and they're going, getting all high, and they probably didn't know what it was at first, but then as they started to experiment with other plants, they started to see that they could get some nice effects. I think anything within reason is fine. I don't think it's something where we should be throwing people necessarily in jail for using it. I don't know if I would say that. I mean, after all, we tried prohibition on alcohol. Did that work? No. We tried prohibition with, in a way, we kind of never did it with tobacco. But I wonder what would happen if you had done that. If the Temperance Act actually went as far as even said, the United States will not allow the consumption of alcohol and the consumption of tobacco products. You can bet the rum runners would have been also cigarette runners too, because people were certainly drinking and smoking in the 1920s. 100 years later, it's become a thing that's, with the third one, that's really, as medical doctors say, may actually not be that bad for you compared to cigarettes and alcohol. For example, CBD has actually been studied to be a pain reliever, as well as, the delta THC can still be of use for certain types of mental health issues if properly dosed and monitored. Okay, so I will just say that. But for most people, like for me, for example, when I take a little bit of marijuana chocolate, because I usually don't smoke it, okay, it helps me to keep me from having an anxiety attack. I can basically focus on the shows when they get really nutty, because I'm just chilling out, it's not so high that it's causing my brain to be seriously impaired in a bad way. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think the tall guy needs ecstasy tablet. If this is a demand, there'll always be a supply. Absolutely. I abused the heck out of a ribeye steak last night. I liked it. I wouldn't expect you to know that seasons was mighty tasty, Michelle. My point is you're not supposed to take drugs, that's all. Yeah, but that means you're also not supposed to take aspirin. You're not supposed to take ibuprofen. You're not supposed to take acetaminophen. You're not supposed to take any kind of painkillers. And even if they're prescribed by a doctor, there's reasons why God gave us these resources. It's not so much the using of medications that's bad. It's how we use or abuse the medications. That's where the problem is. We all know that ibuprofen, acetaminophen, aspirin can be very important for pain relief. And we all use them every day. And there's nothing wrong with that. But people do abuse things. And they always have. And they always will. I went Bianca on this issue. Ann says, only ever took pot once and didn't like it. Never done drugs, only tobacco, which is a dangerous drug. Absolutely. Alcohol and tobacco are two of the most dangerous drugs for different reasons. Alcohol seriously is a significant depressant to the body. It slows down your reflexes. And then you get behind a motor vehicle and driving is not good at all. Because your control reaction time is so slowed that you're putting people outside of your vehicle at risk. And, of course, yourself and the people inside your vehicle at risk as well. They say, don't use marijuana when you're operating heavy machinery. That's one of the reasons why I use my edibles after I go on the air, because then I'm not operating heavy machinery. This Mac Pro weighs about 45 pounds. It's heavy machinery. Sure, it's not a front loader, it's not a forklift, but seriously, it takes a lot of work to get this thing going. It's not just like push one button, boom, you're live. There's a lot of setup time involved. It's getting real feisty. I don't know about that. I never tried mushrooms. I wouldn't know anything about acid. I never tried either one. But I have gotten into a high of marijuana that has, with 20 milligrams, 30 milligrams of chocolate, that basically has had me on the floor reeling because of the high. Can be pretty intense.
My mom wanted to get me the 14 for my birthday, but I said no. I'm fine with the phone.
It says you could be raised by absolute saints and probably need more escape than anyone else. Probably true. Keyboard Rambo says I was raised by good water. The tall guy says the medicine wasn't invented, and anything when sickness would have evolved from humans, it wouldn't have as much sickness. Let's just be honest. Human beings, even before medicine, was as formalized ritual as it is now. We all want to feel better. Even our cave-dwelling ancestors were looking for something to feel better. And that is probably where some of the research in the plants and herbs came in, because they were trying to find a way to make them feel better. I mean, they didn't know molecular biology, they didn't know any of that, but they discovered that certain things, when ingested, help pain go away. Like willow bark, for example, which is an aspirin, which is better known officially as salicylic acid. Now, that stuff works good for pain relief. And that's what it does. Okay. He's smoking. Okay. Okay. So, Noodles, you going up to see your friend in upstate New York today?
No, I think that might be next week.
Oh.
I'm talking to Ross right now.
But what do you think of my layout?
Okay. The tall guy, we are a product of the earth. I don't know where it came from. Where it come from is organized chaos. Yeah, but don't forget anything that mankind has ever done, especially, has not always been so beautiful, if you understand what I'm saying. The tall guy said basically, if we let the mentally and physically weak die out, we would be much physically and mentally stronger species that we wouldn't need drugs to get by to survive. Well, yes, but then again, there may be traits that the others may have that you may want to put into society. It's just like selective breeding. If you have, for example, you find out that some of the weak people have very strong psychological, paranormal experiences and can do clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, and you're looking for that fifth sense of from the pineal gland, that the rest of them is basically a nervous train wreck. Oh yeah, you're gonna want to breed them with someone that is, stronger emotionally and physically. Maybe to have a person that's emotionally and physically stronger that also has a heightened sense of reality. That's kind of what they do. Take for example me. I hear that person has got bad eyesight, bad hearing, but is also very strong, fifth sense of the psychic world. Does that mean that I'm not a good candidate? I tend to see no, because I think it depends on what you're going to get out of it. We don't like to think we basically, in some ways, the human race is kind of selective breeding like we do reindeers and cattle and puppies and cats, but we do selectively breed. We're looking for the right partner that's going to meet what we think is compatible with our personal choices. Tiger Kitty says, "Good morning to you, Seasons." So.
Remember one of the porn stars I was telling you about? That's her.
Now, by the way, the new deck of cards, I haven't actually broken these in yet. Did I put them in the drawer already, or did I already still sitting on the table? Or are they still in the box? I think they're in the box. Yeah, here you are. These are the new decks of tarot cards. And these look like this. These things are stiff, man. Oh, wow. This is Two of Spring. Okay, so I'm going to pull a quick reading on these new decks, break these in. So these things are really hard to use. The new cards, so they are going to be Mother God, Father God, Angel, Spirit Guides. Can you give me a quick reading for today's energies for everyone within today's earshot of today's stream? Let's see. Okay, no reversals, no wild cards. As I said, I don't know if there was any in that. Single card spread. Okay, I know you're saying single card. Okay, let's make it 5. 1, 2, 3. In fact, they're so big they actually slide these over here.
Sounds like whippets.
2 more.
Can't be cracked. No.
It's a standard tarot deck.
No, I don't fuck around with crack cocaine.
Oh, don't drop any. I think I dropped one. Did I? I think so. You almost did. Did I? Is there any tarot? Yeah, there's a couple on the floor. Okay. I was right. Alright. So we're going to do a quick tarot reading for today. Hopefully. I love the skirt, but the length of this thing sucks. Because it gets cut underneath my wheels in my chair. Alright. Today's first card is the 9 of Spring. Is protect the fruits of your labors. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. Okay, so I mean, I'm not quite sure what the suits mean here, so I'm going to just have to depend on reading through this. The Lover's card comes up. The love that is long-lasting. Choices made from the heart and a return to good health. Obviously, clearly, this makes sense with this card because the fact is that they're saying here is protect the fruits of your labors, and it also means protect the things that you love, which may be having to do your energy. Third card is the 9 of Summer, which is wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. Again, some of you guys are going to see a lot of good juicy energy coming in. The Justice card, take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end fair and objective decisions. And the last is the 7 of Spring. Be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Okay, so clearly for you guys today is going to be a day when you basically strongly stand behind what you believe in. You're going to be doing things that you believe are important to you. And I think that's very interesting because it's so easy to forget how things are going to change. Just absolutely fascinating. Just absolutely fascinating. Michelle is intelligent and sexy. That's why Bianca fears her so much. So no wonder Dave is fascinated with Michelle. Keyboard Rainbow says, "Wife's up. Time for me to cook some breakfast. Have a super duper day, everybody." Absolutely. Sarah says, got to mow now. I might be able to listen. Have a good day, friends. Mojo says, have a good day, sir. So, I think what was interesting about the reading I just pulled out, guys, is that there's going to be a lot of positive energy for you guys, but you're going to need to, tenaciously protect what you really believe in. And that's one of the reasons why we have these shows like we do, because this is where you can get to discuss concepts and topics. And 33 on right now, Noodles.
Right, it's because of the camera skills.
Let's do it here. I know.
Completely naked in 3 minutes, nothing but Crocs on.
I know. Why don't you just...
Well, how does it go?
Let me see that box through it. Okay. Okay, so now you can see Noodles holding a phone up. Okay. You can see a bit of me in the screen here. So anyway, the thing is, it's 33 people. So right now, of course, there's weather outside right now. It's gorgeous. It's sunny. Let's get some light cumulus clouds in the sky. Good, nice day today.
Outside right now, Michelle. You should probably get out and do something.
And do want to do what?
I don't know.
Can you do me a quick read? Sure. What's deck? Won't you just use your regular deck since you know better? Yeah, this new one's neat. I haven't really gotten into the deck yet, so let's just pull up the standard decks.
Alright, so Michelle's about to do a card reading. She's live right now. You want to say hello to Michelle, Russ?
Hi, Michelle.
Yeah, I'm live right now. I'm not dead. I didn't die yet.
So this is her setup, Russ. This is her
Trying to see
green
if we can run me on the
screen.
deck here.
You know, how she sets everything up.
Yeah, where is the other
This
deck,
is
right?
her other green screen.
You have dozens of tarot decks and you can't find the other
If you're
deck.
doing the live
Well, not
streams,
dozens. Yeah, look for your night deck here.
we'll check out her living room. This is where all the shit goes down. These are all of her stuffed animals. This is the teddy bear.
Here you go. I need to sort this drawer again. Alright. We can try your, try the new deck too.
Online phone.
Jojo. So let's start with the overall energies from Jojo.
Here is the outside when you see
What is the overall energies for Jojo today? What is the overall energies for Mojo today? What's gonna happen? What's gonna go on in her life? Is she gonna have a good day, bad day? Ideally a good day. You never know. You never know. I just never know. Keep it simple, please. 5 card spread, no reversals, no wild cards.
That's my
Okay.
That's my song. Michelle's about to do her amazing tarot card readings.
The first one is Celebration. 4 of Wands. Happy energy for Mojo Jojo to start with. Always good to have that. Second one is Judgment. Usually Judgment in your favor. Kind of something's going good for you. Some positive energy. Usually is that you're going to be victorious in something. Whatever it is. It could be legal, it could be personal.
Makes the house really fresh.
We have the Ace of Swords energy. Fast decisions, fast passion energy is going to be a thing for you today. You're definitely going to be seeing some very positive, fast changing energy. Then you have here the nine of Cups. A lot of spirit, emotional energy. Clearly, you can see this person. It looks very happy. In fact, I can pull it up in the book here to confirm what I think it says. So let me get the 9 of Cups up. I don't get a lot of Cups readings. I get some, but they hardly ever come up. Okay, 9 of Cups. Is contentment, fulfilled wishes. So today, it looks, Mojo, like you're going to have some contentment, fulfilled wishes. Remember, we have the Judgment card. That seems to be confirming that. Everything so far, reading, is coming up very much a happy contentment. And the last one is the Justice card. Again, like the other card we came up earlier, the Judgment and the Justice card work together. So you're going to receive justice. Positive things for you today, Mojo. Positive things. 100%. You're going to be seeing maybe something special is going to happen. Maybe something comes in the post. Maybe, your son contacts you and says, "Hey, Ma, I just want to say I love you and remind you that I'm here and, that I miss you." Who knows what it may be for you. It might also apply for other people. What about you? You didn't pull your reading up. because I think I'll be kind of contaminating my own cards in mine. But I can do yours. Yeah, I know you can. So let's do Michelle's. Okay, Mother God, Father God, angels, spirit guides. What's the story for Michelle's energy for today? No reversals. No wild cards. Keep it simple, please. 5-card spread. What is the story with Michelle's energy for today? Okay. What's Michelle going to do today? Okay. Let's cut the deck, cut the cheese. No, don't cut the cheese. Oh, yeah, that kind of smells bad. Alright, so 5-card spread. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we have the first of all, you're building a fence, so to speak. You're setting boundaries, limitations that's going to keep you safe. Definitely securing your fortifications. You got the Queen of Cups energy there, passion, romance, possibly in your life. Definitely feelings. Holding the cup of her dreaminess, according to them. So this could be referring to romance. You also got the relaxation of responsibilities. You're going to be dealing with less of those. You're going to be... So all the responsibilities, you're going to be given a break of all responsibilities. Carrying all those wands on your back. You got the King of Cups energy again. Same like the Queen of Cups. You got the King and Queen of emotion and passion. Probably this could be referring to a relationship, dating, whatever. I mean, it could go all kinds of ways. And it definitely sounds like this is definitely one of passion. And then, last but not least, you got the Page of Wands. Clearly the Page of Wands is a messenger. The Wands is kind of like, the young man of, proclamation in this case. That's what pages are, they're proclamations. So they pull up the wands here. And by the way, the actual King of Cups actually says, a well-respected man devoted to the arts and nature, humanitarian and compassion. Okay, so now let's go back to the wands energy. Page wands. Is a young man in the act of proclamation, envoy, a messenger, enthusiasm, news. So I think, Michelle, in short, is you're going to see a lot of nice things today. Maybe the gift from Sherry Jackson, or maybe something else that's coming up. But there's definitely something positive coming in. Right. Okay. And by the way, underneath the deck, I know some people like to go by underneath the deck, but if you do, you get the Hangman. Which means the change is still occurring as well. So, I'd say overall the energy for today is one of positiveness. And enjoy it. Get out there and have a good time. Doing things. It sounds like Noodles sounds like he wanted to change his plans to meet with his friend next week. So he has plans to spend some time with Michelle. Maybe they're gonna do, I don't know, work in the studio. Maybe they're gonna go to somewhere, buy some stuff for the studio. Hard to say. Bianca wanted her cards read. Now Bianca did. Oh, now Bianca does. Alright. So Bianca wants her cards read. Good cards. A well-respected man. What are you doing today? Are you going to go back to the kittens that... Are you going... I don't know what Noodles wants to do. I don't know what Noodles is what we're gonna do. I don't have anything scheduled for plans. if that makes any sense. I'm still here, yeah. Do you want a lava lamp? Not really. Yeah, I don't really want any more glass stuff laying around here. I got enough things that are fragile and breakable. Just, so. Alright, free it quickly for Bianca. I guess I can do hers. Okay, for Bianca. Mother God, Father God, Angel, Spirit Guide, what is the story for Bianca for today? No reversals, no wild cards. Keep it simple, please. 5 card spread. And yes, there is a lot of money to be made in tarot readings on YouTube. I have seen a lot of channels, and all they do is tarot readings. And they get lots and lots and lots of views and subscribers. Absolutely. If you're going in it just to hit the views and subs without the drama, that's the way to do it. If that's all you want to do is tarot readings all day, you could also do outside readings as well. So we're going to keep Bianca short and sweet because I got a feeling that Noodles has got something planned. So I got a feeling we got to be ready to consider that Noodles is probably going to want to go somewhere today. So let's start with that. 5 card spread. No reversals. 5 card spread. Keep it simple, please. Okay. We have the Justice card comes up again. Again, and the responsibilities. And yes, I did shuffle. And I saw 2 of the same ones that I got. Again, the King of Cups energy again. I swear to God, sometimes this deck likes to show repeats. I do find it kind of weird. The Page of Wands. And the last one is the Queen of Cups. Bianca, sounds like your future is the same as mine. I don't know why. It just seems kind of coming to see you. Noodles is already here. Noodles is already here. He's already here. He's already here. I swear to God, we need him all again. So, Mother God, could we please have a slightly different reading for Bianca? I'm just, like, some way, I don't know why you did that, but if her reading is like the same as mine, the good news is that Bianca, well, let's see, I asked Mother, can give me a little different reading. I mean, please. I mean, it seems amazing that they keep coming up with the same cards I got. But if that's the case, you're going to have an excellent day. You are going to have a excellent day today. If I go by that. I want to go by another reading to see. If the same reading comes up, then you know dang well it's true. Alright? So. You got the 8 of Wands. Now you're fighting for what you believe in. Okay, this might be what we're talking about this morning. You got the King of Swords, Swords energy, intelligence, knowledge. Okay? Again, standing behind what you believe in. 4 of Cups, there's a little bit of apathy. It's like, yeah, you've been through this before, whatever it is. And again, you got the 6 of Wands. Again, the 2 happy women. This is certainly a card of contentment, happiness. You're doing good in the neighborhood. And then the last one is you got the Ace of Pentacles, or Knight of Pentacles. You're heading towards success, wherever it is. And you're going for success in earthly needs, such as money, maybe employment options. So you're going to get ahead. Take that with the other reading, which is very similar to mine. You can almost figure out that you're going to be seeing a lot of energy, a lot of emotions. And I think that it could be good and that could be bad. Good because you'll be able to see new things. Bad because, well, unfortunately, good energies like those can also totally throw you for a loop. You know. So yeah, you got delicate energies here. Good, bad, neutral. Well, 100% cool. So how do you take what is not yours? How do you take from what that is not yours? That's an interesting question. How do you take from what is not yours? Remember when I pulled up the decks the first time? It was the same cards that I got, despite the fact that I shuffled the deck. I mean, theoretically speaking, that kind of combination is like very rare. The cards are kind of in a different order, but that's why I said to my other guy, I said, I want a mulligan. I said, I wanted another one. This reading's the same cards I got. And you tell me, Bianca's day is going to be almost the same as mine? I mean, it could be. And then we got the other card, which still stands and says, you're going to do fine. You're going to see success. You're going to have a good time. So, in the long run, it means the same thing. Enjoy the day for what it is. And so, I mean, that's just... No, but don't say that you know stuff for life. We don't know. I mean, if you go by tarot, I mean, is it Noodles and Bianca for life? Notice I didn't even look at the romance side of it. I just stuck to the overall energy for today. And clearly, the Bianca was standing up for what she believed in, her convictions about hair and other things. Relationships could be involved too, but then even there, you're still standing strong with relationships.
They always are. When are they not trash?
And Noodles is doing something on his phone. I don't know what he's doing. I've never been more confident in myself. Ernesto Pernilla says,
Michelle's got 34 people watching right now.
What's that?
Nothing. I was just showing Russ what you got going on.
Yeah. It's torn my apartment.
34 viewers, Michelle.
So, let me just read. What's that?
You got 34 viewers.
Yeah, I know. I know I do. 32 right now. So, let me just read this last comment here from Ernesto. Ernesto says, I bet if Noodles has to pee while he's in Michelle's apartment, he'll just go downstairs and pee in his car. I don't know about that. I don't think so. Mojo says, Anne, are you Australian? No, she lives in the UK. Tiger Kitty said, I think Anne's in England. Is love on the horizon for me, Michelle? Oh no, Anne Tragedy. What if I'll do Anne Tragedy's reading? Okay, one more for Anne Tragedy. This could be a whole nother show altogether, just doing tarot readings. I've seen channels do that. Whole shows just for tarot readings. And, so Androgyny. Alright, so let's fold these. I know that some people use jumper cards. I don't use jumpers because I got a very small place and I don't want to lose the cards, and I hate to throw. Idea of seeing my cards get thrown all over the table. So, Mother God, Father God, Angel, Spirit Guide, what is in the cards for today for androgyny as far as romance? What is in the cards say for androgyny in the areas of romance? That's the question she wants to know. Romance. It is in the cards for androgyny in areas of romance. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not the best tarot reader in the world, and I do sometimes get confused with some of the cards, but I do have developed a bit of a knack at how I read them. So some people find my readings a little bit amateurish, but I would say definitely is. I think it's the idea, the effort, the hard work that goes involved makes tarot cards fun or not so fun. Okay, so let's start with 5 card spread, no reversals.
Shorts like this, and people freak out because it's a long toenail.
Okay, 5 card spread.
Just like that.
First card we have is it's a 2 of Wands. You can see this guy's looking across the water. Maybe he's looking. Maybe it's you looking across over to the United States. There, across the sea, as Bobby Darin sings. You know, so across the sea, and then of course you got the 2 of Cups energy. This could refer to companionship, since we are talking about companionship and romance. There is going to be someone with a cup that you're going to find, definitely a companion at the very least. Could be a very well in your future. However, you also have got the 9 of Swords. I'm going to have to look this up because I don't remember what the 9 of Swords means. So let's get the next card after that. We have the Strength card. You know you're strong. You know that you will persevere through this, whatever it is, with the 9 of Swords. And then, of course, you got, unfortunately, the 3 of Swords, which is heartbreak. It sounds like the person that you meet may not necessarily totally work out for you. That doesn't mean it's necessarily over, because usually when there's heartbreak, there's sometimes another person. So let's go back and pull up the original 9 of Swords energy. At least it's not the 10 of Swords where you're getting skewered. I think it's an improvement. Actually, 10 of Swords, so even though you're skewered, can still be kind of an improvement for some things. Alright, so let's just pull this card up. Let's see the official word here for the sharp and pointies. As much as I hate the 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords is anxiety, failure, guilt, regret, despair. Okay, despair. So, if I read this down, you look, obviously, as I said, you're looking across the ocean, journey. You're going to find somebody in your life. Maybe in the United States, perhaps.
No.
But something, anxiety, maybe fear
What's on her head?
of the relationship could result in but you're strong, but you're still, the fear was kind of holding you back. But the strength of you is, it's going to persevere. But in this immediate situation, you do suffer heartache, but it's not necessarily going to be the end, because as I pull up, I always feel there's always a positive outcome in the end. So let's pull this up. Yes, I do see there's some competition, but I don't see you giving up. This is the 8 of Wands. So the 8 of Wands officially means, right here, I'm going to put this 8 of Wands up here. Well, I do see a lot of Wands readings in my cards. They do come up. Them and Pentacles, for some reasons. So the 8 of Wands is crossroads, progress, success, goals. In other words, you're still going to succeed. There might be something new, a new relationship. You'll keep working on towards that goal. So there may be some issues, but it isn't going to stop you from being a happy camper. You're just going to have to adjust after you suffer a minor setback. You might suffer a setback, but it's not going to be permanent. So that, I guess that could be taken in a way that sounds like, just like it sounds like to me, is you will have challenges, but you will still persevere in a positive way. So yes, there definitely is going to be some changes, but don't be disheartened, because and you will find somebody. Okay. Okay, a scouser. Okay. These people do not listen to me, and then I get to say, I told you so.
What do you think, Russ?
which is my favorite.
Money over here.
Yeah.
You want to continue to live in squalor.
And well done, Bianca. Mojo said my big brother lives in Liverpool. Bless you, Michelle. Larry Kitty said I'm from Cambridgeshire.
Thank you, Buff Carrot.
There you go.
I don't listen to women.
All kinds of a lot of UK audience here on the show.
Women listen.
Seriously, we have a lot of UK audience here.
Yep.
So I'm telling you right now, I think that we can say this channel definitely has a lot of crossovers between the two countries. Just as a lot of UK electrical appliances have crossed over into my kitchen. Sort of. I don't have too many UK electrical appliances other than some electrical mains plugs and a camera that's from Europe, which is used in the main studio. And your has married though LOLS. Fit and not fussy. Mojo says I'm in South England, right? So the thing is, guys, the amazing thing is to see how all these viewers and content resonates with so many people.
You are a pussy. You are a big fucking pussy.
So British love you, Michelle. Yes, I know the British love me. I think that the UK would love if the Home Office could just be persuaded. Couldn't you make it a little easier for her to come over here? Please? That would be nice, right? Something the Home Office says, well, you know, it's kind of against protocol, but, what the hell? Fine, I'll go and give her a visa. Bam, right there. Get your house over here, get your car over here, get your cat over here, get your couches, furniture over here, park your fanny in my seat, and we'll go in, get your permanent visa, and boom, you're done. And then we can play for naturalization, citizenship. Might well, maybe not happen that way, but you never know. You never did pull that up as a reading. I did, actually, sometime long ago. Long ago, but not now. Not now. Okay. So let me just turn the background sound since Noodles is talking on the show. It gets a little bit distracting. You never know what the Home Office would say. It would be interesting. I know that the UK loves their bureaucracy, and I got a feeling if there's some sympathetic soul at the Home Office said, just get her a visa, let her move in here. Don't have to do this years and years and years of paperwork. Just get her in here. Yeah. Except it's a little bit far away to go to England from France than it is from the United States. Just like Donald Trump says, we want them to come in, but we want them to come in legally. Okay, no problem with that. Except we gotta make the process a little easier. I live in the USA now, so you can have my place in England. Let me ask you a question, Tiger Kitty. What is it about the United States you like or don't like? I might as well ask that question. I mean, is there something about the USA that you like versus the UK life? Because, I mean, it's an interesting question when you think about it. Frank says Michelle's missing all the content in chat. No, not really, honest Frank. I'm actually listening and reading a lot of it. I hear all the side chitter chatter going on with Noodles on his show right now. The weather. Okay, let's get with the weather. Okay. You like the weather here in the U.S. better than the UK. No. I don't know, American weather can be kind of nip and tuck. I gotta be honest, it's not always nice and warm, depending which region you're in. It can be inhospitable. For right now, it's 23 degrees Celsius here, and we expected a high of 25. Sunny. Sunday, a high of 27 degrees Celsius. Sunny again. 28 degrees on Monday, mostly cloudy. Tuesday will be sunny with a high of 28 degrees. Sounds good. But then he's like a Wednesday. Wednesday says mostly cloudy, high of 30. Thursday, mostly cloudy with a high of 32. And Friday will be mostly cloudy with a high of 33. And then again, Saturday will be a high of 30 degrees Celsius and cloudy. Sunday, back to 25. And then Monday, sunny. And then Monday, cloudy with a high of 24. So it's going to be a couple of hot days, Thursday and Friday and Wednesday. So it's not, America is not always the greatest for weather. You still allow the chats after the show ends on YouTube? I do. I'm not the one who has any control over that. Members can chat for a bit after the show ends. As far as I understand, with the way YouTube is doing it now, non-members cannot do that. But that doesn't mean that members, have anyone to chat with when you don't have very many members. Tiger Kitty's a member. I think I got like 3 members, one of which is not even on here much. But he's still making donations to his channel. Yeah, that's true, JoJo. Your place of your birth is always going to be in your heart. No matter where you go. I think there's a song about that, for Christmas song about that. Home for Christmas in my hometown, or home country in this case, which still has a town, Cambridgeshire in your case. You think about it. Every holiday, you think of your family, you think of that. I think of where I grew up during the holidays too. I'm the only member. Sean the Brit moved to America also. Well, no, there's 2 other members, but they're not here on the show on a regular basis. Tommy R is still a member here. But that's another thing, guys. We'd love to see you join as memberships. Now that we have created a whole new tier for lower cost tier for people to join, we'd love to see you come up and join as members. Membership content could be a consideration, but for right now, to do membership content for 1 or 2 people, it's kind of like one hand clapping and the other one isn't, and you don't hear nothing. So it's like, when I was still dancing, American audiences were so different from UK ones. In America, they clap through the performance here and they wait until you finish. Correct. You have to allow your chats to appear on YouTube after your show ends. I do. They do. Michelle's chats are always available at the end of the show. She always makes the replays available. And she always has. I always make it available because people do need to see them. I need to see them. The mods look at them too. YouTube looks at them. And so once they are available after the show is processed, they are available on this rank. You need to take a look at that. I know some people don't do that, but I do. Because I realize it's going to make a difference. What do you mean, no? Because I do put them out here. I don't block any of the chat replays. In fact, I manually select every one to be on screen. Yes, she does. Yes, I do. So that's something to keep in mind. Honestly, and Frank, I do that. They're always out here. Every show, the chat replays are always available. Let me go ahead and request review on this live stream. Hold on a minute. I never understood why YouTube does that, but request review, please. Okay.
Michelle.
Hold on a minute. What?
So, Ross wants you to explain, and Woody wouldn't want you to explain, that you were married to Lumi.
What? Yeah, married to Lumi, yes. I got married on May 1st, 2011 on Beltane.
Yeah. So, can we speak to Lumi real quick? They want to ask Lumi a
Sure,
question.
go ahead. Right here.
Go ahead, Russ. Ross?
Us.
How are you and Lumi married?
Excuse me?
How are you and Lumi married?
We were married by the official ceremony with Mother Austin officiating.
Who are we talking to right now?
I'm talking to Lumi and Finster right now.
Okay, so right now you're talking to Lumi. Do you have any other questions for Lumi?
I was going to answer what you asked me to answer them, so I'm here.
Yeah. Nothing? Okay, maybe nothing.
Okay.
Alright, thank you.
Androgy said, I love all those trees behind my house.
But the both agreed that Noodles could join in their marriage.
The docs would be playing.
I think that
Absolutely. And though we do put the chat replays out with the streams, and I do, because I read them myself. Honest, and Frank, I do. I read them myself, so we definitely do look at them on screen. There's crazy stuff, so she took the chat off the replay. But the chat's not off the replay. Michelle never took the chat off the replays. The replay chats are still there. She took them off the screen. Yeah, we took them off the screen, but that's not off the replay. What I'm going to do is let me see if the well card, if the chat replay is in there. Captions category, comments, embalming, license, recording dates, shortcuts for meaning, using video language. I don't see chat. It's in there, Michelle. I know that is. But I mean, is there any way I can wild card every single one of them? Not to my knowledge. But you can certainly do an advanced features here individually. Customization. For example, for today, right now, this is a stream we're doing live right now, honest and frank. Let me show you this. Because we are actually have the chat replay in the screen now. So let me just switch to this so you can see this. And this is the one that's today's. So let's go to the studio screen. Okay. There you go. There's your answer. Chat replay is checked. Okay, this is for this show just now. We're doing right now. So we never turned that on. We never turned that off. And let's go back to another video. You'll see it's got limited no ads right now. That's what they keep doing to me. This is from last night's show. Again, I'm going to click on the same thing. I'm going to go to customization. And you see live chat replay is also enabled. Right. And I can go up on the one from yesterday morning. Same thing. Customization again. Live chat replay. So the chat replay is there. It just takes time for YouTube to get done processing it. But the chat replays are there. The transcripts, once the closed captions are done processing, are there as well. So we have been doing it this way, and it works fine. Closed captions, chat replays, everything. And so that's the way we do it, because we realize that people want the chat replays. I want the chat replays. I want the closed captions. So we do that, as that's easier. Okay? Do check all your replays in the live replays. I did. I thought you took the chat off the replay. No, I don't. Oh, Michelle doesn't. I think she did that very rarely. Does she ever take the chat replay out? Mostly, I think the few times she's ever done it was when people were really pushing the horrible stuff that was used to be said. And it's like, what? Once in a blue moon? Yeah, once in a blue moon I will. Unfortunately, there is no wild card to manually go through thousands of videos and custom check every single chat replay. But I do check the ones that I just did, and they are all active, and I manually do select them when I go live. Okay. Now, as far as why we don't show the side chat on the screen, somebody asked me about this earlier. That's a different topic, but I'm going to throw that out in the air too, because that was somebody else suggested that also. Is why don't you show the chat restream on the air screen? Let's get this on. Let's see what we're talking about. Restream chat. That is, why don't we show the chat on the screen like that? Like this one here. Mainly because of the fact that, one, it clutters my screen up with a whole nother pile of stuff to see. Number two, unless you got eyes like an eagle and it's 640 by 360, would you even be able to see that? That's the question. Would you be able to see that? I'd have to make the screen a lot bigger so you can see it, which is going to cut into my view. So I've done that in the past with Restream's chat. So if I go to over here, Restream chat, I make this bigger, like this. And there we go. And it's a little bit better to see now. This is the side chat. That's what we used to show. And then when people started giving out addresses and doxing people and saying horrible stuff about people, and then people kind of got mad because it was like comments that they said that they retracted would still be on the screen. And I just, like I said, this is crazy. This is just crazy. It makes it really sad because I love the idea. But I mean, at the same time, you're also covering up the beautiful background too. So that's why we don't do that anymore. This is a live chat. I just did. I just wanted to show you what I'm talking about. That would be the kind of live chat we used to show on screen. And that used to work out pretty fine. But the chat replays are always available on the shows. When the videos are done rendering, usually about 24 hours away, that's when you'll see the chat replays. 24 to 48 hours. That's how long it takes YouTube to process me, because I'm a small channel. They're not going to rush out and give me top VIP treatment. Now, if they wanted to do that, that'd be fantastic. There's no reason why a stream ends, and it takes me, for example, 24 to 48 hours to get my stream verified and get the green dollar sign, and it take me that long, 24 to 48 hours, before the stream is done processing, so I can add in my end screens, end credits, and all that. It would just been boom, like that. And because I'm such a small fry, they take longer to process us. I don't know what Noodles is planning. I have no idea. He didn't tell me yet, because obviously I haven't had a chance to talk to him. He's doing a stream on his channel with Revolutionist right now. So he's a Revolutionist on his channel show right now. So I have no idea what we're doing today. I have no clue. So one of the questions that I have is, when are you going to be using T-Mobile to stream the show? Right now you're still using Frontier. Right now where we are Loom is the the T-Mobile, they said the backhaul, which is going through right now through Spectrum, is not as fast as they need for, and they're holding out like me for the Frontier's fiber optic cables to be run, and so they're kind of setting a holding pattern like I am. But when I go into towns where fiber optic cables are run, and either through Verizon, Frontier, whatever, I've streamed, at 1080p with very little trouble. But right now, it's not an immediate option. It doesn't mean it's not possible. It just means it's not the immediate option. So right now, if I pull up a stream test right now for T-Mobile, which I will do right now. Let's switch to Silver to the other screen here. Let's see. I think it's button 3. Okay. I'm going to show you the test here. That's obviously the upload rate. This is from T-Mobile right now. And we can see it's not really stellar speed, but it's not bad at 22.91 megabytes per second down and 0.68 megabytes per second. Megabytes. This is megabytes, not megabits. So we'll turn on the Frontier and see how that compares. Now, of course, remember with Frontier, I'm already streaming, so it's gonna kind of mess up the numbers a little bit. So, in other words, let's see how much extra bandwidth I can spare on my home internet right now. So we're going to take a quick look at my home internet connection. Please remember, I am active right now. And we're about the same. Yeah, we're about the same. Okay, that's the up speed. Okay, currently at 3.91 megabytes per second on that, and the upload rate is 1.8 megabytes per second, and not really stellar. 0.2 megabytes per second. So that's my home internet. So my home internet is still slow and a little more pokey than T-Mobile, but it's not a major showstopper. It just kind of sucks. You have to do your homework, Michelle. Did you look into the... I haven't figured out how to sign up for it, because when I already signed up originally I had a Netflix account and it recognized my old Netflix account. I don't know if I was supposed to enter a new username and password or something, because when I tried to sign up to Netflix up on my same email address, it didn't want me to enter my credit card number, and because I didn't see the T-Mobile side of it, so I don't know how that actually works. So I went through and I was told to go to manage my account on T-Mobile website, which I did, and I absolutely did not see Netflix on my account. So I might have to call customer support or text them and say, hey, how do I sign up to Netflix? I originally had a Netflix account, and I logged in with my old username and password, and then I entered my username and password, and wanted me to set up a credit card and all this other stuff. So what am I typing wrong? Is there a special account email I'm supposed to use or something like that? Because I don't know, I'm supposed to use my phone number? Am I supposed to use my phone number? I don't know what the magic account is that I need to do it, but it definitely has got to be some magic username, password, or something they have to trigger with Netflix. So once they do that, we'll find out. We'll figure that out. But it's a test, and I did send this to Tiger Kitty and this innermost group. I sent them the sample, streaming at 1.2 megabits per second at 720p. late at night with T-Mobile, and we got some really, really awesome data flow. Yeah, we can. Noodles can go back to the store if he wants, and then ask him, all right, how do I set up this Netflix for life thing? Because I logged in with my account and it doesn't even show the Netflix for life on the plan. So yeah, makes sense to go in the store. Only 275 subscribers. Okay, that's a different question. Honest and frank. I think, honest and frank, let me be honest and Michelle right now. You need to start plugging your own self. I mean, on your own stream, on your own show. You could do a couch cam, you could do whatever you want, but you need to have your own show. And I mean, it's nice you want to be on people's panels, and there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely. But you need to promote your own show. You need to have a show to promote. So, if you have the ability, and I know you do, it's time for you to set up a little set. Time to set up your StreamYards like you like. Time to have guests. And do a show of your own every day at a certain time. Like, I usually don't do an afternoon show. So I say, like, I don't know what time you go home or work or what you do. But let's just say work. Okay. So you say, okay, I'm going to start a show at 6 p.m. Eastern Time until, say, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. And you stick with that time, and you go out there, start your StreamYards up, or your Streamlabs OBS, if that's what you want, whatever one you want. Get your show going, get your talent going, get your music, intros, outros, everything going. I think you're going to see yourself grow, because I know you got the talent. Also, you need a microphone like this one. Watch out for your ears, guys. Get a nice microphone, a lapel microphone. They're not that expensive. A nice, simple little microphone, either by Bluetooth or by wired connection, whichever one you want. And then you can experience firsthand the show. Okay, Paul's here. Hold on, Paul. I'll be right with you. I gotta get over to that screen. Good morning, Paul. How you doing?
This is not Paul, Michelle. This is Jimmy, your landlord. You can stay, but Rusty must leave.
No, it's not. No, it's you, Paul.
Rusty must leave, Michelle. You can stay, but Rusty need to go.
No, I know it's for you, Paul. How are you doing today?
Good morning, Michelle. This is Havdir. This is Jimmy's brother, Havdir. Doing well though, Michelle.
No, it's not. I know what Jimmy's brother sounds like. I know what.
How are you doing today?
I mean, seriously, Paul, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, Michelle. How are you doing? It's a beautiful day for an eviction. How are you doing today, Michelle?
It's just right now. Noodles is here. He's talking on Illusionist Rebels channel right now.
Okay.
And or he's on his channel. I don't know which one he's on, but he's on one of the streams.
Okay.
Doing my stream, obviously.
Nice.
And right now, we have a lot of people on here.
Excellent.
Let's see how many people we have right now. At this point, we have currently 16 people, but I'm sure there are more people coming up. No, it's not. It's just Paul. Jimmy is like, yeah, when it comes to technology. If I try to stream on YouTube, it will just go one ear and out the other. Jimmy has no idea how I do these shows. I think there's a lot of interesting things that he finds interesting how I manage to hold the show together like this.
No Tiger Kitty, you are next to go, evicted.
Yeah,
That's good. So what are you guys? Are you and Noodles doing anything today? Or?
I don't know. He didn't tell me if there's anything he wants to do. He didn't say.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
obviously he's streaming, I'm streaming, and so obviously when I get done streaming, he gets done streaming, we'll be talking about it.
Gotcha. I didn't know if you had plans because he was over. He was over your house.
Noodles is here a lot.
Right.
I think probably Jimmy doesn't try to do that is because I think Noodles, once he pulls up the information, Noodles indeed is of Italian ancestry. I think he's afraid that that boys will get involved. Da da da. I hope it never happens, but you never know.
That is a stereotype, Michelle. Not all people from the Italian persuasion are have ties with the mafia. It is just a stereotype.
I know it's a stereotype, and it certainly is definitely becoming more and more dated every decade. But anyway, so the weather is going to be mild today here. Not going to be too spicy. It's kind of more like a mild barbecue sauce day. Yeah, I know you are, Frank. I'm Italian, Norwegian, German, British ancestry. I'm a little bit of everything.
You don't have British ancestry.
Noodles is Italian also. So, no, actually, it's not impossible. Michelle's father was adopted by the Dalene family, which actually is a British name.
No.
Valley Dweller is a Dale or Dalene. That's actually.
You have no ties to the UK, Michelle.
I might have ties.
You don't. Just as much as you want to be a Virgo, you're not a Virgo. You're Aries. These are just things that you want. I mean, But yeah, Dalene is an Italian name. Delaney. Your name has got to be Dalene, Michelle. I've never seen Delaney spelled Delane. That's Dalene.
It's Dalene.
Right. MicheleMarieDalene. The Snow Queen of North America.
And the United Kingdom.
And the United Kingdom.
So yes.
And
Canada,
Asia.
actually. Let's not forget Canada is also. Yes, Frank, I know. Yeah. I know your last name is Kuchera.
Just playing it by ear today.
What's that? I'm playing it by ear today, yeah. We got nothing else to do.
Yeah, that's cool.
Now, as far as the free T-Mobile Netflix for life things go, maybe me and Noodles could go down to the T-Mobile store and ask the guy nicely and say, "Excuse me, could you tell me how I'm supposed to turn that on? Because I already had an existing old Netflix account, and I tried to log in, and according to the instructions, said I'm supposed to go to manage my account. I went to manage my account, and it doesn't give me the option to set up the Netflix for life." Right, it makes sense, Coach Yara. Michelle, got it. Run the shops. Take care. We love you all. Thanks. All right, Mojo. I'll see you later on. I gotta probably run to the shops myself in a little bit because I gotta see what Noodles is gonna do today. I have no idea what his plans are, but he's certainly enjoying streaming with Illusionist Rebel right now. So
that's good. I just figured I'd pop on, say hello, Michelle, and see how you were doing today. Yeah.
So it's been. Did you see the coach stream from yesterday?
I saw part of it. Yes. Yes, it was very nice.
Well, what did you think about it?
Good times. It was like good old days. Yeah, I liked it.
I liked it too. The only thing is I don't know how realistically it would be to get a panel on that thing. On a tablet, that's no problem. But the thing is that being able to jump back and forth between reading the side chat and the tablet at the same time, I think may be a bit of a challenge.
Right.
Not impossible, but a challenge.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll figure it out, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very nice, Michelle. It's your older format. You know, it was very nice to see you on the couch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I realized the last time we still were streaming on the couch was over 9 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just an idea how important that couch has been in part of the other studio for all that time. Well, one thing is clearly obvious is I gotta ask Noodle what his plans are because he didn't tell me, so I have no idea.
Yeah.
He was originally gonna go see his friend up in upstate New York. He said he changed his plans, so we're gonna figure out what he's gonna do today.
Oh, cool, man. It'd be nice. Maybe you guys can have an outing or something.
Yeah, maybe go out for a meal, and like I said, maybe he and I can cruise over to T-Mobile store and ask the guy nicely, say, "Hey, I know I was told I had this free Netflix for life, but for the life of me, I can't figure out how to activate it because I was told I'm supposed to go to my account, manage account settings, and I can't find it." I see things like Paramount Plus and things like that, but I don't see the Netflix.
Maybe you can get that resolved. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
What kind of things did you used to watch on Netflix, Michelle? Out of curiosity, when you had your account, what kind of things piqued your interest on Netflix?
I used to watch a lot of the older cartoon shows, like Sabrina the Animated Series, Sabrina the Teenage Witch cartoons.
Okay.
And I watched, not really a lot of movies. I mean, so it's not a major deal breaker, but, it's free. And also, I do have a question that would ask about my Wi-Fi, because supposedly the new 100 gigabyte plan started today, but when I turn on and check my plan usage, it doesn't show the 100 gigabyte plan. It still shows me being on the 10 gigabyte plan. Probably because it's technically the cycle hasn't ended yet, so probably it's not a big deal. It's probably not. I'll just bring my Wi-Fi down there and say, "Hey, can you just check it, see if there's anything I need to know about?" Of course, that's going to take a while, but, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. It'll get figured out.
I should try getting high and watching the anime or something. Oh, yeah, I'm sure that Noodles is probably thinking about, why not get some more chocolate for Michelle at the dispensary? You really want to spend 53 friggin' bucks for 100 milligrams of chocolate? Why don't we go to Stockbridge? We could probably buy 2 packs of that stuff for the same price. Maybe even 3. 5. 5? You probably could get 5 for the same price. Are you allowed to leave Massachusetts with 500 milligrams of marijuana? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, why wouldn't you be?
I don't know if they say, well, there's a maximum dosage you're allowed to leave the state with.
I mean, 500's not that excessive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway,
cool.
Honest and Frank, Honest and Michelle, suggesting you should try your own show with StreamYard, since you do have the ability to do it. Start this week, start Monday. Plan the show, plan the time, plan your guests, and let's take those 275 subs and get them up. Let's see. Anyway, here's Frank anyway. Hi Frank, how you doing? Start this week. Now you're sideways. Plan the show, plan the time, plan your guests. Okay.
How you doing? Evan, no.
Yeah.
I gotta mute this. Hold on. Okay. Evan, no. How you doing, all?
I don't know how you got this camera go sideways like that.
Michelle, guess what?
What?
That's what. No. Noodles is streaming live on the other show.
Yeah, I know.
I was even going to go there and look, but then I remember I unfollowed him for now. So, unsubscribed. So, that's what I'm talking about. You're not really supposed to go on live at the same fucking time. Yeah,
and it was just kind of awkward. He's streaming when I'm streaming.
Your views are getting split up. It's not right.
Yeah, I know that.
I know he doesn't mean anything by it, but this is what I'm saying. This is like an example, right? Okay, just so you know. But you do what you want, because I'm not really ready to put
Well,
stars
right
on my
now we're still
network
holding it pretty
yet.
good at 17. We're not doing too bad. I mean, I'm gonna be getting married in soon, so I'm gonna have to get ready to figure out what I'm gonna be doing by 1 o'clock. I usually want to end the show by 1 because it's maybe 3 hours is about as long as I normally like to do it.
Hey, Schmickel. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
It's good, all right?
Kitty, come up. Mic up on me.
Yeah.
I really can't be going on these shows, though. I got, like you said, I'm going to be doing my own show. I've been telling Kitty that.
You notice that Frank lives in the sideways world.
I'm doing changes.
Your camera's sideways, Frank.
Say what?
So your left is our up and your right is our down.
What the hell does that mean? Where do you see that?
On a Google Meet.
It's no big deal. Just flip your camera the other direction.
Oh.
That's just how he regularly sits, Michelle.
There
His
you
camera's
go.
Not, he's just,
All right. Now you enter into the same physical plane we are. How you doing, John Heyman?
I don't see a chat in Google Meet.
Yeah, there's not one. Michelle, can you bring the Googly Meet chat on the screen?
Absolutely. I can bring the Google Meet
Thank
tab
you.
on screen.
I had the other
Do we have
tab
to
open.
worry about someone showing skin today? No.
No, just the
Oh,
chat. No, just the chat, so we can read the chat on the Google
The
Meet.
chat.
Like
Oh,
the
absolutely.
YouTube
Yes,
chat.
we
Yeah,
will.
bring
I'm
the-
sorry, I got it
the
backwards.
YouTube
I
chat.
misunderstood.
Yeah, no problem.
Absolutely.
The fucking chat. Oh my God.
Here, the burbly, hyperbole, whatever. Here we go. Okay, so
There we go.
there you go. Your side chat has launched. Sorry about that.
That's all right. Not a problem.
Oh, so this is the stream from your stream, the chat from your stream. Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you were asking about, Frank?
No, I thought there was a private chat within where we are now.
Oh, I mean, there is if you want to type something, but there's like nothing in there.
No, okay. I didn't
We
know
do
that.
have a side chat, a private one is available on Google
disappears.
Meets too.
It disappears on my TV after a while.
It disappears because every time I flip the screen over to hit the other corner, which activates the screensaver, so I know I'm in the far left top. The chat just goes.
Shit, I can enlarge it. Nice.
Then I have to keep turning it back on again. It's kind of stupid that they do that. I don't know if it's a Mac issue or if it's a PC or it works on PC the same way. I don't know.
No problem. Hey, MJ. Yeah, not a problem, Michelle.
Yeah, MJ, how you doing? Noodles is live either on his chat or live on with Illusionist Rebel right now. And of course, Bianca says, MJ, why are you so adorable? That's an interesting clip. I've never actually seen MJ
Trying to take a picture.
in person. I mean, I see her
giving a
thumbnail.
Michelle,
What's
you
that?
give someone a blowjob every time you look at the camera. I mean, the screen.
She's doing blow.
Oh, what do you mean? No.
The joke.
I got a feeling that Noodles is going to get bored soon. He's going to probably want to end the show in about 20 minutes, too. I'm sure he's going to want to let me know what his plans are for today.
So I guess that's the story. The thing is, a lot of you are going to always compete against each other because no one does it.
Genetics.
That's the way it is. I'm going to do my own thing, but all you people.
Listen, Frank, when are you ever going to try your own show? Because, I mean, you only have 275 subs. I'd like to see.
I'm going to start doing it again. Yeah. Right now, I'm working on a fucking network server. Holy shit. A lot of work, and I changed my mind, So,
well, I mean,
I'll get there.
Honest to Michelle is going to say you need to start doing your own content, too.
A lot of people say that. They call themselves.
I mean, the network's great,
like I
but
do.
you need to, also have your own show. Maybe even if it's just simple, like once a week. Honest and Frank newsletter. News of the week. What's going on? Who's hot? Who's not? What channels die? What channels shall survive? Come in next week and find out on Life and Death of YouTube for the subscribers or whatever. Come up with a catchy title. You know that. People are going to want to at least see you do some content. Use your Streamlabs, StreamYards, OBS.
Yep, I'll do a lot.
Your chocolate chip cookies, whatever network you like to stream with.
Michelle, do you know what my show is called?
It's called Honest and Frank TV.
No, it's Honest and Frank Show on Honest and Frank TV.
Yeah, I understand that. Which makes sense. So it should be Honest and Frank Week in Review. If you want to do once a week thing, it would be good for you.
So you don't watch my videos, right?
Hey, MJ.
Heaven and welcome to the Honest and
I
Frank
haven't
Show.
actually watched the videos. I subscribed to your channel, but I didn't actually watch the videos.
I'm Honest Frank of HonestFrank.com. That's what I say on like almost everything I broadcast.
Hey,